It's your boy, Josh. And
You're gonna do superhero landing. Wait for it.
Bill. Back to another. Today, we're gonna be watching top 10 famous urban legends that came to life. Ain't most urban legends. Most amazing top 10. That's where we're getting this from. The link to this video gonna be in the description down below. And also, look for the word of the day. If you find it, good on you. And also, take that like button and then take it out for fried chicken, and feed it until it's full. Then cut it in half and feed it like a birthday cake.
What?
It got a little bit dark. Anyway, let's get into the video.
Whoa, calm down, Jamal. Don't pull out the 9.
A few moments later.
Jingle mud, jingle mud.
Starting off at number 10, we have the Candyman. The Candyman was an urban legend based off the short story by Clive Barker, which eventually got turned into a movie. The urban legend states that if you look in the mirror and chant his name 5 times, then he will appear and give you candy. Kidding. I wish. But instead, he will appear and murder you. Now, in the movie The Candyman, they had him climbing out of a medicine cabinet, which altered the...
I remember me and my sister, my big sister, was gonna watch this movie because she wanted somebody to watch it with, but I didn't want to watch it because it was a scary movie and I was like 10. So you know, you at that age where you want to seem like you big and you can handle shit like that for your big siblings, but at the same time you're scared as fuck, so you don't want to do it. So I was making excuses and she was like, I'll make popcorn. She made popcorn and I was like, alright, baby. I went in there and I was sitting there watching it with her. But then the movie started getting scary. So thing is with me, when shit gets scary, I move without realizing I move. So I was eating up the popcorn through the movie. Like, you ever seen in the movie theater that one person who just dips their hand in the popcorn and eat when something scary is finna happen? That's me. And I'll just keep doing it. So I ate the popcorn and she was like, oh, yo fat ass, you just came here to eat the popcorn, lame ass nigga. And I was like, oh man. So I cooked some. No, I didn't. So we were just sitting there watching the movie then. We was just watching it and I was terrified, completely scared. Never would do this in real life. Anyway, let's go.
The urban legend. In 1987, it would appear as if the Candyman was real. Ruth McCoy was a victim who passed away after 2 men climbed through her medicine cabinet and shot her. Now, these men were not the Candyman, but used the same method of killing that he would use. They broke through the connecting wall and entered Ruth's apartment through her cabinet. This is a very scary and tragic case. In our 9th spot, we have death by an elevator. For many years, there's been multiple urban legends surrounding elevators, saying that if you get caught between the doors, then you'll be chopped in half. I certainly believed this when I was a kid. Definitely a legend that will make you want to take the stairs. So, turns out that there is some truth to this legend. There have been multiple reports of people being injured or killed and dismembered by closing elevator doors. One instance was in 2015 when the elevator doors closed on a man's leg and crushed it completely, shortly after he passed away. Now, one of the more disturbing instances involves the man...
What happened? How? How did this happen? What was you doing? Hold up.
Recalculating.
I feel bad because you died, but at the same time, what was you doing that caused your leg to get caught in the mix? Niggas gotta pay attention, bro. I don't fuck, man. See, that's the thing. I'm scared of elevators. No, well, I'm not scared of elevators, but I'm, cautious of elevators. Cause the thing is, you already know I believe in shit that most people don't believe in. So, I might get caught and get sent into the other dimension, the elevated dimension. It's a story, look it up. I might get dismembered, might get caught in the elevator, might get stuck in the elevator lose power and it just drops. And yeah, that's just terrifying. So I'm very cautious of elevators.
And Hitoshi Christopher Nakado. Hitoshi boarded an elevator that was apparently out of service, however, that sign got removed. As soon as he entered, the doors closed on him and he was pinned between the doors as the elevator started to rise. His head ended up being sliced in half while his left ear, lower lip, and jaw remained attached to his body. And unfortunately, a woman who was also in the elevator witnessed this horrifying event and had to remain in the elevator with the head for an hour before she was rescued.
Anyway, man, this shit is just all of routine.
We have the killer clowns. So there are tons of scary urban legends surrounding
This was during quarantine.
clowns. From the urban legend about the babysitter who was creeped out by a clown statue that turned out to be a real killer, to people creating urban legends to go with Pennywise, saying clowns really do live in the sewers. There are just countless legends. Well, do you all remember back in 2016 when there were tons of reports of evil clowns roaming the streets and chasing people? If you don't...
Bro, what the fuck are you doing? This better be for a prank channel, bro. I swear. Because if you're melanated, you're black, and you're doing this clown shit, I will sock you in your fucking mouth. Like, for real. Just because you're black. Nigga, we don't do this shit. Like Kevin Hart said. Or Cat Williams, one of them said that. I'm gonna pull up and just your ass, bro.
Don't remember? Well, in August of 2016, clown sightings were reported in the US, Canada, Australia, and other places around the world. Some of these clowns would just leap out of bushes to scare children, whereas others would chase people holding weapons. Residents of Greenville, South Carolina reported that a clown was spotted in the woods trying to lure children into the woods. Some even reported clowns standing outside of their windows looking in. Yikes. But that's definitely a story we'll be telling our kids. Like, when we were alive, we had killer clowns roaming our streets.
I'm not doing that shit. I'm telling my kid, we was around. It was tough, boy. We had to go through a pandemic. Glad. Then nigga like, all y'all niggas did was stay in the house. Like, but we had to stay in the house with caution, though. Glad.
Creepy, but this urban legend came true. So at number 7, we have premature burials. There are tons of people out there that are terrified of being buried alive. Let me know in the comments below what your biggest fear is.
I'll do what Matt Miller did. I don't get how it's so hard to get out of a coffin, cause it's made out of wood. You know how, bro. I can kick down wood doors like they ain't shit. I got that much leg power. And I'm strong enough to bend metal a little bit with my hands. So, a wooden coffin ain't shit to me. Well, I'm not going to say that, and I don't want to be in that scenario. But, if I'm in a wooden coffin, I'm going to do what Batman did. And what Matt Miller did. I'm going to keep punching the hole through the wall. I'm going to put the shirt that I got on, if I have on a shirt, put it over my head, put it over my face so the dirt won't get in my mouth and my shit. And then I'm gonna start shoveling the dirt in the coffin while I'm climbing out. You only die if you didn't have no will to live, bro.
Although it's unlikely to happen nowadays, there is an urban legend out there that will make you think otherwise. Unfortunately, being buried alive is possible, as it has happened a number of times. One case involves a woman named Alice Blunden. Back in 17th century England, Alice was presumed dead after drinking a large amount of poppy tea. Now, poppy tea is made from dried, unwashed seed pods that contain morphine and codeine. So basically, she was just heavily sedated for a long period of time. But Alice was presumed dead and she was quickly buried. She woke up a couple of days later, and children heard noises coming from around her grave. They found that Alice was indeed alive, however it took another day just to dig up her coffin. After Alice was finally unburied, she was alive, covered in bruises and blood from trying to escape. She then quickly passed out from the experience. And then, believe it or not, she was presumed dead and then buried again. Like, that's terrifying. The poor girl has terrible luck. And at number 15 house.
So she went through that twice? Fuck.
So there's an urban legend out there about a dad that dressed up as Santa Claus and decided to climb down the chimney in order to surprise his kids. However, he got stuck halfway through and ended up passing away. Scarily enough, this has happened. There are numerous cases about people dying from being stuck in chimneys. In 1986 in Florida, a burglar tried to enter a family's home via the chimney to try and rob the home. However, he got stuck halfway through. He tried screaming for help, but the neighbors just dismissed it. A couple of days later, the owners returned home and found their house smelling like rotten flesh from the robber's body decaying in the fireplace. Then in 2015 in California, another burglar tried to enter a home through the chimney. However, the owner of the house ended up lighting a fire and the robber died from the heat and smoke. We are now at our fifth and
That motherfucker got goddamn sauteed. He got filleted. What you talking about? That's what y'all niggas get, bro. Stop trying to be creative fucking robbers, bro. Just do what you need to do. Kick down the door. Unlock, pick lock. I'm picking the lock coming through your door, blast it. Like, pick the lock, bro.
halfway mark with the Bunny Man. This legend dates back to Virginia in the 1970s. Basically, the legend states that there was a patient that escaped a mental asylum and would gut bunnies and hang them from a bridge's underpass. The same patient was then said to move on to new victims, being teenagers. Well, in October of 1970...
Bro, if it's one dude, I'm whooping your ass, bro. I'm not running from one nigga, bro. It depends on the weapon he got. If that nigga got a hatchet, I'm on your ass. I'm gonna wait for him to swing that motherfucker, grab it, bitch. If he got a knife, I'm out that man. He got a damn sword, I'm running. I can't fight no damn sword.
People reported seeing this bunny man around town. One couple said that they saw him dressed in a white suit and bunny ears. They also claimed that he threw a hatchet at their car windshield and shattered it. The next sighting was from a security guard who saw this man with a hatchet hacking away at a porch railing. When confronted, he ran away. No one has been able to catch this man, and as creepy as he is, there is no evidence that he murdered anyone.
Bro, I'm just gonna glide the Glock, bro. Nigga just don't want to be disturbed, bro. And nigga, you gonna get disturbed today, bro. Cause I gotta go through this trial-way to get to this party. I'm be like, bro, come here, bro. Like, I'm gonna be like, hey, bro, get the shit under the seat. This nigga gonna throw a hatchet at my car, bro. Get the shit under the seat. I'm like, okay, man, what you talking about, man? Don't, bro, we need to go. We need to go. This nigga gonna throw a hatchet at us. Man, fuck that. Give me shit under the seat, bro. Nigga, oh, this is what you mean. It's gonna be a damn AK. I mean, okay. Okay, you wanna throw hatchets at my shit. What's up? And fuck his ass up. Ain't no more bunny, man.
Thankfully. But also, what's up with the costume? Like, is he trying to embody the Easter Bunny? Or maybe he is the Easter Bunny, who's now going down a much darker path. Who knows? In our fourth spot, we have the
head ass
killer cop. So this urban legend is about a killer who disguised himself as a cop to trick a woman into letting him in her home. Similar to like the beginning of Home Alone when the robbers used this technique to like scout out the next house that they were gonna hit. But anyways, the officer warns her of a serial killer that's on the loose in the area. She eventually lets the police officer into her home where he stabs her and slits her throat. Well, turns out there is a real life serial killer that used this same tactic. The man's name was Kenneth Bianchi, who alongside his cousin would impersonate police officers to murder women. They would drive around LA with fake...
Nigga, you salty? Why women? Like, I can't kill a man. I love men. Looking ass. Oh, this bitch did me wrong. She cheated on me. She sucked another nigga dick while I was in the room. Like, come on, bruh. Why you targeting women, bruh? Nigga, I like swimming. Why you target them? I quit.
Fake badges saying they were undercover cops. They would then trick girls and end up killing them. Now, Kenneth wasn't the only one to do this. Ted Bundy also attempted to pretend to be a cop to kill women. He would refer to himself as Officer Rosalind.
You just look like you got no life. I'm sorry, you just look like you bored all the time. Like, you ain't got shit to look forward to. You ain't got shit to look back on. You just like, hey, I did it and I don't regret it. Looking ass.
In 1974, he tried this with a woman named Carol Durant. Bundy responded to a call that Carol's car was broken into. He asked her to accompany him to the station. When in the car, he attacked her and put handcuffs on her. Thankfully, she got away. Make our way down the...
Okay, with that being said, it's been your boy. Nah, just playing. I gotta add the outro. Okay, Army, it's been your boy. AIG in the building. Nah, just playing. Anyway, you know the slogan. If you ain't welcome nowhere else, you welcome here. With that being said, y'all shit Army, you better join this motherfucking army, nigga. Man, link to this video gonna be in the description. That being said, y'all shit Army out. Mama, what you want?